Well, hello, wonderful friends. I thought that I would do a video today because it has been a little bit. Of course, I've still been cooking lots of stuff. But today, I just kind of felt like making soup. So I got some kale from my garden box and carrots. So I was like, what could I make? And then I just got back from the store and I got a bunch of asparagus too. So I am going to make today just a simple soup. So right now what I'm doing is just sauteing a half an onion, a yellow onion. So it was a small onion, so half an onion, one garlic clove, and then I got some fresh parsley out of my garden. And I'm literally, once this is done sauteing, I'll dump chicken broth. So I'm going to use some chicken broth, some organic chicken broth. All of my bone broth is gone. So, and I'm just going to throw in the chopped kale. I cut the asparagus in half, and then just one carrot. And then I would say it's probably, two sprigs of fresh parsley. So I'm literally just gonna throw all of that stuff in there. I'm going to let it cook and it's going to be delicious. And then once it's done, because what I like to do is I actually like to blend my soups. And then once it's done, of course I'm gonna cook it. And then after I've blended it, I will mix in heavy whipping cream, a little bit of heavy whipping cream to make it nice and creamy, and then some salt and pepper, and that's it. And really you could do this with any kind of veggies that you love. So and it's so good. And you could use almond milk as well, because if you can't have dairy, then that's a great substitute, or any other substitute that you would love. So there is the chicken broth. I'm probably going to use 1.5 of these containers, and so this is 32 ounces, so I'll use a full one and then half of one. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball that half, just kind of shake it, and then you can be like, yep, that's about half. That's good. So I used an entire bunch of kale. So I'm literally just gonna take the kale and I'm gonna throw it in there. Cause when you cook kale, it cooks down. So I usually just make cream of asparagus soup because it's one of my favorite soups ever. I just love asparagus. And so today I figured, well, why not just try it with the kale and asparagus, because I had the fresh kale right from my farm box, and throw a carrot in, why not? And then some parsley. So I think it's going to be delicious. And so once it's all done cooking, I will see you guys. All right, friends, I am back. It took about 20 minutes that I cooked the veggies in the chicken broth, and it smells so good in my house right now. Just last week, I was just outside actually with Keegan and Rowan, and I could smell the soup out there. We got little baby chickens last week, and they are so darn cute. So we just took 2 of them outside just to kind of, walk around in the grass. They're still in the house right now. They will be for another 4 weeks. We're going to keep them in here. We're going to put them out at 5 weeks in the coop. So back to this delicious soup. It's kind of cold today, or a little bit chillier. So soup is one of my favorite things to make when it is cooler. And it just brings, just cooking brings so much joy to my heart. And just even peace also. And we all need lots of joy and peace right now, and it is ours to have. So I am going to take this off. You're going to see it steam there, and this is so easy. I would say tops, maybe this takes 25 to 30 minutes, That's including chopping your veggies, cooking it, and then blending it, which is super easy. So I'm going to do this. Actually, I will take some of the veggies. Hi, Rowan. What do you got? Oh, the baby chick. The baby. Which one is that Dixie?
No.
So, is that Penelope?
No.
So there's one of the baby chicks is right here. It's not going in the soup, guys. We got these chicks for eggs. So I'm gonna actually just take some of the veggies and I'm gonna scoop them into here. So it'll be easier to put, the juice in there so it's not splashing all over the place. And there we go. It smells so good. And really, I'm gonna have this. This isn't for dinner today. I might have some just because I have to taste it for the video, of course. And then what I'm going to do is have this at work this week. Just something, that is so nourishing to my body. I might add a little bit of thyme in it after it's all blended up. So I love the taste of thyme as well. All right, that is about all of the veggies. And then I'll just dump the broth in there. So what I do is I just blend this up first in there. Sorry about that, guys. So I have my Vitamix blender, which I absolutely love. And so I'll just blend it. I mean, you could blend it if you wanted it to be chunkier. It just depends on how you like your soup. I like mine completely blended. And then once it's all blended, then I take heavy whipping cream, just a little bit. So maybe I'd say a half a cup, and blend that in it. So I'm gonna put you guys on pause while I blend it because it's super loud. Okay, guys, it is done. And look at, it's my entire, be careful, buddy. The whole blender is full. So we are going to put it in our cute little bowl. Keegan is gonna be my tester of this goodness. Well, we both are, actually. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
It's pretty delicious.
Kind of like chicken broth.
There's I made it with chicken broth.
Oh.
He's like it. Kind of tastes like chicken broth. Do you like it?
No.
That's pretty good. It's really good. I could add a little bit more salt and pepper into that. Maybe even some crushed red pepper. Why not? Because that's delicious. So I'm literally going to, or cayenne. You could add cayenne to it. I am going to just dump this into, this is the easiest way for me to store stuff in my refrigerator, is you just pour it into mason jars, and then I will just, probably about half of it, and then I'll take that half of a jar pretty much to work. And so that'll be enough for me for, right here, this right here, and the kids will probably have some too. 4 days worth in there, and that is it, guys. So I know it's been a minute since I've seen y'all. I've been posting on my Instagram though, all of the stuff that I've been cooking because I just love cooking. So our breakfast this morning was amazing. Shredded potatoes, and then I just mixed in a little bit of salt and pepper, and 5 eggs, and I just shook that up in a mason jar. I melted the butter in my cast iron pan first, and then just threw everything right in there and baked it in the oven 400 for 50 minutes, and it was so good. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like or subscribe on my YouTube channel, The Joy of Cooking, and be sure to check out my website. My kids are being funny over here. thejoyofcooking.org. I have several posts that I didn't even realize I was writing about home and the importance of gathering, with your family around the table, and I just really believe that in this time, God is reminding us the importance of being together with our families around our tables and just sharing, life and really just even slowing down. So it's just been, of course, it's a difficult time for us and for many of us, but it is just such a beautiful time. And I just see the goodness of God and his hand in all of this, just what he's doing. So I'm super grateful and super blessed. And I just leave that with you guys. I hope you like this video, and I hope to do another one this week. So, and that's it. All right. Thank you guys so much. Bye.